Hey, this is Steve, and here's another bikes we build. This is an interesting custom bike because it's actually a really old bike, but we did some more modern upgrades on it, and I thought I'd share it. So we've been sharing like new stuff, and this one turned out really cool. So it's an old Massi, and it had kind of old school bars on it, and I think the bike had potentially been maybe rebuilt one other time with some upgraded drive, but I'm not 100% certain. But what we did started off with, we wanted to put some more modern handlebars on it. We used a cool adapter for a modern stem, modern bar clamp. And so we put these zip service course bars on it. And we put some 11 speed Ultegra, Shimano Ultegra stuff on it. And we kept the original crank actually that was on it, and it worked out. Used the new front derailleur with the toggles, but anyway, kind of an interesting bike. The wheels have been upgraded at some point, and luckily there was wheels that would fit an 11-speed cassette, so it all worked out. Not a lot of details on it, but I thought I would share it because we've been doing a lot of new bikes, and there's a lot of times where it's a really old bike and we maybe don't want to dive into it. This one in particular, the guy that has this bike, we service a lot of his bikes. The bike was in really good shape, frame looked really good, and the upgrade just kind of made sense. So he'd had the bike for a really long time and wanted to keep riding it. So and personally, I feel like the 11-speed mechanical Ultegra is really tough to beat. I think it shifts really well. It works out great. So we kept the original brakes on it, original crank, made it work. Some of the old cranks, some of these, there's a little bit of chainring warp in it, but it's we were able to make it work out. So the newer stuff with the 11-speed, the tolerances are pretty tight on it, and sometimes you can run into some rubbing issues, but made it all work out pretty good. Some lizard skin tape. So the bike looks really good. It's clean, and actually took it for its test spin to just check everything over, and it's pretty good to ride with the modern bars and stuff on it too. So, and you can't beat the new shifting. But anyway, thought I'd share. Thanks for tuning in. If you got some cool projects, you want us to take a look at some old stuff, do some upgrade. If it doesn't make sense, we'll tell you it doesn't make sense because we don't want to do projects that don't make sense. But new stuff, old stuff, we can do a lot of fun things. So especially if you got an old bike that's like kind of means something to you, you're not going to get rid of it anyway. You want to keep riding it, but make it more enjoyable to ride. We might be able to do something fun with it. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks.